Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Finishing Below. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. Mine is still a little bit crazy, but it's gotten better. I've gotten more used to what I need to do and how to do it, so it's not as bad, but it's still, the learning curve's pretty steep. That's alright. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. It's the last day in November, actually, because I'm filming this on Friday night. So now you know, because I will be posting this super early in the morning. So yeah, when you see this video, it'll be up pretty early, so I'm going ahead and getting it done now. But yeah, it's December, tomorrow, or today, depending on when you watch this, which would be tomorrow for me because I'm not posting it yet. What am I talking about? Anything? Nothing. Alright, let's go. Sunday, did a article about Ong-Bak the video game, which hopefully you guys gave it a read. A couple interesting things about the game itself. A, it exists still. And B, they're talking about another Ong-Bak film that's coming out. Now, there hasn't been an official release for Ong-Bak, but the game company seems to say that. Pretty frequently. Like, I think I remember when I first read it, they had that same synopsis. So it could be the same one just copied and pasted, or they could still be talking about another Ong-Bak film that hasn't been announced yet. Now, I like Tony Jaa, and I really hope that Tam Yung-gung 2 or The Protector 2 lives up to the hype that everybody kind of hopes it will be. But the Ong-Bak franchise, I don't know if it's really worth putting the effort in to save. I feel like they should just leave it be and start something new as opposed to making sequels of everything that Tony Jaa used to do. But obviously he will be doing other films. It's just, I don't know. So that's Ong-Bak the film that I'm ranting about. But the game itself looks really good. I found some images for it, and then Evil Dollar linked a couple of videos that you guys can check out in the comment section of the original article. Thank you, Evil Dollar, for that. And yeah, so the gameplay looks pretty good. The images look pretty convincing. I'll probably give it a try if I can get my hands on it, but I'm not too sure how like mainstream it's going to be. They say it's going to be for consoles as well as PC and mobile units, but they haven't really said like what countries yet, which I'm guessing they'll do worldwide, but you never know with games like that. I mean, have you guys seen the video game for The Protector? Like the PC game? Looks awful. I wish I could get my hands on it, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But anyways, so Ong-Bak the video game, check it out, and feel free to sound off on what you think about it. Moving on. Got some articles this week, a lot of articles actually, about Jackie Chan, so I apologize about that in advance. Some of you may think that I'm just writing about Jackie Chan just because. No, it's really the only news I can find online. And since Jackie's promoting Chinese Zodiac, he's out there more now than he will be later. And when Donnie Yen or Jet Li or Sammo Hung or any of the other guys come out with a film, it'll be the same way. So it's just kind of like that right now. I think the viral factor was like that for a bit. I don't think I went a week without writing about it at least once. So, anyways, so for Chinese Zodiac, there were some more images that were released, as well as news that Jackie Chan was bit by a dog during the filming of one of the sequences. And they said that he was giving the dogs treats and forgot to wash his hands, and it smelled like a treat, and the dog bit it by accident. So, nothing like super serious. I guess the bite did draw some blood, but nothing crazy. Speaking of which, though, I rewatched The Armor of God again this week, and the dogs that they use in Chinese Zodiac look like the same breed of dog they use in Armor of God. So I thought that was kind of cool. But I don't know if that's really a throwback, but, you know, I mean, I thought it was interesting. I didn't notice it in my trailer analysis, I guess, that I made a while back, if any of you guys saw that. That was fun, back when I had no life. Anyways, we'll talk about Chinese Zodiac again here in a bit. So that was just news about the dogs and the images, and yeah. So, going a step forward, the Grandmasters, that film that gets, delayed all the time, has been delayed again. Now, it's not as bad as it was. It actually got pushed back till January. I think it's like January 13th. Don't quote me on that. But they pushed it back to film some additional footage from what I've heard. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know how much a month is going to change anything. I get the fact that, you know, with let's see if I can remember everything. You got, my brain's not working. It's too late for this. Chinese Zodiac, Flying Guillotines, or the Guillotines, or whatever it's called. And then Last Tycoon with Chow Yun-fat, those are all coming out in December. So I could see why the Grandmasters decided to take a step back, and they also said it was going to be for Chinese New Year. I can understand that, and I hope that they change a little bit. And I'm wondering myself if criticism for the trailer had anything to do with the film being pushed back. But that's just me. I mean, because the trailer was really slow-mo heavy and artsy, and I'm hoping that the film itself is not that bad. But I think I talked about that last week too with the documentary that they found. So anyways, it got pushed back again, but I'm not really that bummed about it because there's so many other movies I want to focus on. So it's probably better that way for marketing, I guess, that they could do that. But if they keep pushing it back, people are just going to stop caring after a while. I mean, it's been almost 10 years, so maybe it has been 10 years. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. New poster for Chinese Zodiac. See, I told you I'd talk about it again. The poster itself is not anything special. Twitch wrote about it for a little bit, talking about how, like, Photoshop heavy it was, which it is. But that literally was it. Like, it was a new poster for Chinese Zodiac, and that's all I could find, so I decided to write about it. But following day, decided to write about an article for Dustin Nguyen, who is, I believe, Johnny Nguyen's brother, and he also played the main villain in The Rebel, which was a good movie. I liked it. I think I did a review for it already, but I enjoyed it. But they're doing a film called Once Upon a Time in Vietnam. By they, I don't mean Johnny. I don't think he's part of this film. The Nguyen brothers are doing so many different projects that's really hard to figure out what's going on where. But the main thing that gets me excited about Once Upon a Time in Vietnam, not the title, but the fact that they have biker monks. That just sounds awesome. So apparently it was written back in 2007 by Dustin, and he decided to hold off on it until he could get the proper funding for it. It's a very big budget film with a lot of action sequences, and so they're starting to film that now. But I don't know, there's so many movies that they're doing that I can't keep up with all of them. It's crazy. So what was I going to talk about before that, after that, during that? I don't remember. And it's probably going to hit me later on. But yeah, the title. Why did they... It was called Monk on Fire before, I believe, which is, I can admit, a bad title when you think about Man on Fire. But it's way better than Once Upon a Time in Vietnam, just because there's so many Once Upon a Time in something movies that I'm just sick of them. But I wish they would change it back. I would watch it either way, but it's just... Why? It's like the Bangkok titles, like Bangkok Adrenaline, Bangkok Knockout, Bangkok Revenge, Bangkok Renaissance. Yeah, it's just, I don't know why they do that. I wish it would stop. It's just the title, I know, but just stop, please. Okay, I'm done pleading. Moving on. Did a review for Ip Man 2. Now, it was kind of weird that I waited this long to do a review for it, but I was thinking about it, and it's kind of been, for me, the elephant in the room, because I've wanted to write about it for so long, but I've been trying to figure out how to, like, collect my thoughts, and I was just like, forget it, I'm just going to do a review for it. I guess, not really spoiler alert, but if you actually do read my reviews, then spoiler alert, but I actually like the original, or how can I put this? I liked Ip Man 2 more than the original film, but I understand that Ip Man 2 is not a better film than the original. Does that make sense? I tried to express that in my review, which hopefully you guys will read, but I think it's the end fight. The end fight scene was just better in the second one, and pretty much everything else is the same, so I like the second one more. But that being said, I know that the first one's a better movie, and I kind of wish that the first one didn't go as dark with the Japanese invading. Like, I like the first half of the film more than I like the second half of Ip Man. But it's a necessary plot device, I guess. You know, it really did happen historically, so I get it. But I just wish that there was more to it. But anyways, so check out my review for Ip Man 2. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'm going to try and watch some new movies this coming week. It's been kind of a crazy past couple weeks. So I've been going back to old films to kind of relax and chill. I'll probably start watching some newer films later on in the next few weeks, but it takes a lot of energy to sit through a bad movie. Not saying that all the new movies are bad movies, but there are some that are bad. And so I've been kind of going back to the classics to just chill out, relax, and just forget about the work week. So hopefully you guys will forgive me for that. But if you guys want me to watch a movie, recommend it, and I will watch it. So I've got some movies that are on my list, like A Sword Identity, Black and White, Kill 'Em All. I'm trying to think of what else I've been needing to watch. Painted Skin 2. There's a lot of movies, so I just need to get into it. But I've been kind of lazy and slacking off. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of. Lastly, did a update on Jackie Chan, because you can't have too many updates on Jackie Chan. Another Chinese Zodiac poster was released along with a song, which was with Wang Leehom, which, if I am remembering correctly, was the same guy who played in Little Big Soldier. You can listen to the song yourself. It's not really the most amazing thing. I think it's going to grow on me eventually, but I don't know. I want to see the music video just because the images from it look really weird. So I want to check that out. But so new poster, new song for Chinese Zodiac, and then there were some images of Jackie Chan with his hair cut, pretty much buzz cut, for Police Story 2013 or 2013, however you want to say it. He looks good that way. Like, I like the look that he has, but at the same time, it's kind of funny because they were so paranoid back in the day about Jackie cutting his hair, like with Armor of God. If you guys remember, like, they were superstitious and they thought that whenever you cut Jackie's hair, he would get injured, like, really badly. So I'm glad Jackie got over that. Or maybe, I don't think it was Jackie, but I think it was just the film industry was worrying about that. But yeah, Police Story 2013 started filming on the 28th, which is a couple days back. And I think it's going to be good, but I just worry about, like, the premise of it. Like, I wish I knew more about the plot. But yeah, we'll find out as it goes. I'm pretty sure that'll be my my next Jackie Chan update, so I'll be writing. Why do I sound so stuffed up? Ugh. Weather keeps changing here, and it's stupid. Is that it? I think that's all I got for this week. Next week kicks off December, so have fun with that, and I guess feel free to post in the comments, whatever. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, and I know I've been kind of slacking about it because I've been working different shifts, but I will do my best to stay in touch. But feel free to post a comment, video response, whatever you want. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. So that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.